because horizontal motion and vertical motion are independent, that means we can apply the SUVAT formulae separately to both of them. So we're going to have SUVAT for horizontal and SUVAT for vertical. Our example is the classic cannonball being fired from the top of a tower, and we're going to be firing it horizontally. So horizontal motion first. I've gone for right as positive, and then I've decided my ball is going to be fired at 50 meters per second horizontally there. We know there are no forces in the horizontal direction, so the acceleration is 0, and that's crucial. And then the S there, that is the range, that's how far it is from the base of the tower when it hits the ground. Vertical now. I've decided that downwards is going to be my positive direction, and if I'm firing something horizontally, that means it doesn't have any vertical motion to start with, so that is 0 in this list, which is critical. And we do have a force in the downwards direction, it's gravity, and so that's going to cause an acceleration of 9.81 meters per second squared. We're assuming there's no air resistance here. And the other important thing about these two lists is just to notice that the time, whatever the time is here, it'll be the same there, because when it hits the ground, doesn't matter which list you're in, the time is the same. Okay, so here is, so question 4 for today is a slightly different version of the same thing. It's a show that, but remember, we read that as saying find the time taken. Okay, so our motion in this part of the question, the motion starts here and it ends there. So we're told when it passes over the net, it's travelling horizontally. And so that means that its vertical velocity is initially 0. It's at a height of 1.2 meters, so that is the distance that it's going to travel down in the vertical direction. And when it hits the ground, it's 11.9 meters from the net. So that's when it hits the ground, how far it is horizontally from where it started. Assuming that air resistance is negligible, we've got no acceleration in the horizontal direction, and gravity is once again 9.81 downwards. In this question, T is the thing that we're looking for. We've only got 3 variables on that side, so we can't use that side, but we've got 4 here. So we're looking for the equation that doesn't have V in it. So that's that one. The U is 0, and so putting our numbers in, we get this. T squared is going to be that, which is that, and square rooting, our final answer is that to 3 sig fig.